Well, hi there, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Talk Real Estate Investing. I'm your host, Sharon Vornholt, and I'm so happy you're tuning in today. I've often wondered why some people are so successful in this business. The fact is that a staggering 95% of all real estate investors will ultimately fail. So, what is it that the 5% that succeed know or do that the others don't do? And that's what I want to talk about today. So I think it boils down to these handful of things, 5 to be exact. Number one is they don't treat this as a business. Real estate cannot be treated as a hobby, but many and brand new investors especially treat it this way. When you don't have structure around your business, you're staring down the road at failure. You need systems, you need ways of getting things done, and you need processes. You need all of these things in your business. You will also ultimately need software and things like a CRM, and you need to invest in your education along the way. Now, many of these people will go out and they think their business is just buying the next property, getting the next deal, when in fact, you need this back-end infrastructure to be in place. It seems to me that people that are successful somehow intuitively know this, and they have these pieces in place. Number two is marketing, and this is really huge. Most investors don't understand that consistent marketing is the key to success. Without leads, you simply are going to be out of business in no time. You need a basic marketing plan too. Now, this does not have to be something fancy or elaborate. It can be simply something that you write down on a paper and you schedule it on a calendar. But your marketing plan needs to spell out what you're going to do and when you're going to do those things. The other piece that is almost always missing when it comes to the marketing side of this is that they don't have a defined marketing budget. They plan their marketing, they say they're going to market, they don't know how much it's going to cost, but they don't really allow a set amount of money for marketing. Marketing costs money, and you need to know how much you can afford to spend. This also influences the marketing strategies that you use. For instance, if you don't have a lot of money, you're going to find it challenging to do direct mail marketing consistently and keep it up month after month. Now, there are free things like networking, working with wholesalers, and things like that don't cost any money. But by and large, you're going to need a marketing budget. You're going to need some money for marketing. And this is often overlooked by new investors. Number 3 would be follow-up systems for leads. This is a big one because once you have done the marketing, you've maybe spend a little to a lot of money on your marketing to get the phone ringing. You simply cannot afford to lose track of even 1 or 2 of those leads. So let's face it, we all get busy, things happen, things fall through the cracks, but you won't be making any money if you're not closing any deals. So one thing you definitely need to stop the leakage here is a good CRM. This is a place that you put your leads and you manage these people and these resources that have come to you. And I have one that I want to recommend today. It's one from a company that I love. There is a completely free version of this one. And if you use my link to sign up for the free version, I obviously won't be making an affiliate commission on that because it's free. You can get 10% off of your direct mail marketing forever through this link. That, my friend, is a big deal. So I'm going to put the link in the show notes, but you can find it at sharonvornholt.com/Invelo. That's INVELO. So sharonvornholt.com/Invelo. Like I said, this is your ticket to the free CRM. You can keep all your leads so you don't have any leads that get lost. And when you're ready, you can get 10% off your direct mail marketing, which amounts to a lot of money over time. So number 4 is money. They don't have their money lined up. People that don't succeed have not given enough thought to where they're going to get the money. You need a source of money. What you actually need is sources of money. Now, most people usually start out using banks. So if you start out using local banks or as they're called, portfolio lenders, they will take you so far. And then one day you will find out that you're not able to borrow any more money. And maybe you have set up your lead generation systems by then. You've got leads coming in, you have a follow-up system, but now you just simply don't have a way to close the deals. And to make matters worse, maybe you're doing okay and you've quit your job to do real estate full-time. Once you do that, my friend, that is something you don't want to do. You are not going to be able to borrow money if you don't have any income. So you need to start thinking about private money lenders, and you need to do this early on and integrate that into your business. So learn how to find them. Who are these people? You know, where are they? They're people in your community. They're people that you know. They're people that have retirement money sitting in their self-directed IRA. But once you know that you need private money, and you know who they are, you have identified some people that are willing and able to loan you some money. How do you work with them? How do you make this a win-win? These are all questions that you need to know the answer to. So learn about private money lenders. And I've talked about that on the podcast before. So you can Google private money lenders, and you can find other shows about that. And I'll do some link backs to these shows in the show notes too. So number 5 is mentors. Now, this might just be the most important piece of the whole puzzle, because if you think about the first 4 things that I mentioned, a good mentor could have helped you with all 4 of those things. They could have told you to treat this business as a business, not as a hobby. They could have given you advice on marketing, helped you decide on which strategies, helped you create a marketing plan, and talk to you about budgeting. They would be knowledgeable about follow-up systems. They could keep your deals from falling through the cracks. And with securing money, this is a relationship business. It's very likely that your mentor will be able to help you with securing private money partners. So mentors, and they teach you many things, but what they also do is help you navigate landmines along the way. So you need a good mentor, and you can start out with free. You can start out with a local mentor, somebody that's willing to help you. Maybe you agree to work free in their business for 6 months or whatever in your spare time, but you learn the business. So you can start out with free, but there's going to come a time sooner than you think where you're going to need to actually shell out some money and pay a coach or a mentor. That's how you get in the 5%, that is successful. So the sooner you invest in a paid coach or mentor, the sooner your business will become profitable in almost every case. Well, that's it. 5 reasons 95% of all real estate investors fail in business, and the 5 traits that the ones that don't fail, that 5%, the 5 things that they do that the other 95% doesn't do. So you can see this is nothing fancy. Any new investor can do these things, just do them one at a time. Now, if you've been in business for a while and you find that you're missing a piece or two in one or more of these areas, then just decide to fix the problem and have an easier year next year. So I hope you found value in this show. This is a short one today, but I felt like I had to talk about it because I talk to so many investors that are struggling. As always, thanks for stopping by, and I will see you same time, same place next week. Bye for now.